Hey guys, it's M16. I'm back. I've got some Panzer IV Anko gameplay for you today. The Anko is the mission reward tank you get once you get 50 wins in the time period, and it is basically a Panzer IV, and it's got some extra side skirts, and it is got very good gun handling, very good turret traverse, pretty good hull traverse. It's basically a Panzer IV, but it's buffed in some areas and nerfed in some others. One thing really special about this tank is it comes from the anime series Girls und Panzer. As you can see, it is a cartoon-looking tank. And another thing that it's got special going for it is the commander's voice. For the Anko, the commander's voice is the voice actress from the show Girls und Panzer. She did the voiceovers, and it's all in Japanese, and since it's the same voice actress, it sounds exactly like the commander from the show. And now let's talk about the gameplay a little bit. I'm going up to my favorite spot to go on dead rail, no matter if I'm in a heavy or medium tank, and some tank destroyers I'll go up here as well with. But popped a shot at the Panzer IV Anko on the enemy team, and I missed, so I go around here to get a good shot on him, and I appear to have spotted the entirety of the rest of the enemy team. So I bounce a couple, take a couple hits, and I get this little rise in the ground between me and the bulk of the enemy team. And now I'm just shooting. The 110 millimeters of penetration isn't great, but it's good enough to get through it if you aim properly, and I was just trying to get a shot off. I popped adrenaline. I didn't expect to live through this because I have 3 tanks coming at me, but my team is giving me good fire support, and so I can draw the enemies out into the open, and my team will finish them off for me, like that. This Chinoo gave me a little bit of trouble, but I've still got 5 seconds of adrenaline left, and with a good rate of fire of this tank, especially when it's on adrenaline, I can still pick him apart a little bit. This Panzer 38 is about to die. There he goes, my platoon mate killed him, and the Chinoo is about to get finished off by my teammates. This enemy normal Panzer IV is gonna give me quite a bit of trouble, but he decided that he was gonna shoot HE because he didn't think he could penetrate with normal AP, which is probably true. And then this Chi He penetrated me as well, so I'm very low on health, and I'm very glad I got this shot off before he killed me, because he very easily could have. And I didn't even get the kill on him. It was my T-49, I think, that killed him. But I'm going down this hill ever so gently, being super careful, because with 9 HP left, a slight bump off the ground can shave the rest of it off, and that would be super embarrassing if I was rolling down the hill and killed myself. But I totally forgot that there was a giant train there, so it couldn't go that way, so I had to slow down and turn. And I'm going up to this AT-2 along with the other 5 remaining tanks on my team. Stop, pop a shot off, gets eaten by the tracks. So I'm going to work my way around to his rear, where there isn't any spaced armor, and I'm going to finish him off. So that was a very, very good round in the Anko. Well, not very, very. It was a low second class mastery, but I got Scout and Steel Wall, and it's a medium tank. Anytime you get Steel Wall and a medium tank, especially at tier 5, you're pretty lucky. So 15 shots fired, 13 hits, 11 penetrations, and I spotted pretty much the entire enemy team. There were only a few tanks that I didn't spot, but it was enough to get me the Scout medal, which I don't usually get a lot because, I don't know, I'm not usually in the very front at the very beginning. You'll usually have my friendly tanks spot them while I'm getting into position. So, second game, it's going to be on Port Bay. Still in the Anko because I need to do a video on the Anko. Let's see. Matilda BP is Mr. K, my platoon mate from the previous game. And since it's Port Bay, you go left. You don't go to the town because you don't want to be a moron. Yay. If you guys saw me, I was giving a thumbs up, but you guys can't see me, so you didn't see that I was giving a thumbs. Oh, never mind. You go left, don't go town in Port Bay. That's all you guys got to know. And the mobility of this tank, it's pretty quick in a straight line. Like I said, I think earlier, it turns pretty quick. It's got pretty good gun handling. The dispersion is very good on the move. So you can snapshot pretty well in it. Right now I'm just going into the little stereotypical, I guess, medium spot, trying to find enemies to shoot at. And it doesn't look like the enemies want hills with us. So I tell my team to stay in the town, or not stay in the, don't go in the town, stay in the hills. So we don't end up getting outflanked, and it's not NASCAR, so you don't want to just drive around in circles, but oh well. It's all that two of them are going, so we might as well all go. And because it is a very quick tank, it can get up into position very quickly. Imagine that. There's a Chihe, and I'm not gonna get into position to shoot him because he has a little hill between him and me. So my teammates get to deal with him. Yay! Right here is a very good spot. We have good opportunity to reset the cap. Shooting at the enemy Anko. And right here, did you see that? The boulder, you can shoot through it. It's not actually there. Like, the boulder won't stop your shells. So if you want to be super sneaky, you can fire through the boulder and still damage the enemy tanks. Because reasons. I guess maybe that's a bug, or maybe it's not. I don't really know. But it's something that's been there since Port Bay came out, and you can use it to be super sneaky. So there's that. I'm in the town now, so I'm in a very dangerous position. But I'm going after this Panzer 4D, which has pretty much the same gun, but on tier 4 tank. So the Panzer 4D is really good. And then the reason the town is dangerous, a surprise Hetzer was on my right flank and penetrated me with AP. So he shaved off a good chunk of my health. And right now I am getting around him, shooting him, running into the wall, failing at reversing and turning around while he's failing at turning towards me. So 2 fails makes a win for me, right? And we're looking for the final enemy. It is a T-34. So let's see if we can get to him in time. Driving around. I don't remember if I get to him or not. I think he drowns himself. I'm not sure though. Let's see if I remember correctly. Right now I'm just kind of trying to race the T-28 because I know that's a very quick medium tank, and I was just trying to gauge the speed. There he goes. The little word I can't say drowned himself. So, yeah. Go sportsmanship. Yay. 1400 damage this game. It's pretty good for tier 5. It's not great. But if you see that guy in the T-34, just know that he's not going to be any use to your team alive, because he will drown himself if he thinks your team's going to lose anyways. Always fight. Well, I don't know why you would drown yourself, because it just takes more XP and credits away from what you could have gotten. But the Panzer IV Anko, pretty good tank, solid tier 5 medium. The voice on it does get very old very quickly. Once you're shooting and you're really just like making the gun sing, it just says the same thing over and over and over and over again with like 5 seconds in between. So it gets pretty old pretty fast. So If you want a good tier 5 medium tank, you can play it. It'll be good for you. And if you're a fan of the show, even better. But if you're not a huge fan of the show and you don't want to listen to the annoying little Japanese girl voice, then just play it with the sound off and you'll just have a normal tier 5 medium tank that wrecks people. So, this is M16's World of Tanks Blitz Replays. I hope you enjoyed my video and have a nice day.